The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. After leaving Carthael and learning of the three swords, our heroes hatch a plan to get into the Temple of the Order of Light. Listen in as Mickie, JJ, Kurt, Brit, Joe, and special guest Chris work together to reclaim the sword. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome to the garage for Adventures from the Shed. We're recording from the garage today.
Garage.
The garage. And we are continuing our Dungeon World campaign set in the world of Alamand. We're going to go around the table and say hi. After I tell you can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus.
Stitcher Radio.
Bing.
I'm still reeling from, what was that? Was that French, Joe? The garage.
That was the
Garage.
French here, monsieur.
I say we record this episode in a French accent.
Oh, d'accord.
D'accord. We will
Well, the
go
rest of
around
you
the
can do
table
that.
and we will start saying hi, Viz.
Hola. Hi, everyone.
Hola, me llamo Mickie.
This is Mickie. I play Nessalis,
Nice.
the tiefling, which is an elf, I think. Yeah.
No,
an elf.
God.
Tiefling.
Do I have to explain to you what a tiefling is?
Here. Well, in
Hold
Dungeon
on.
World, I took the elf.
No, you didn't. I crossed it off.
Oh,
and wrote
whatever.
tiefling.
Whatever
Okay.
I am. I'm just Mickie.
Do you want me
Joe.
to explain this?
We need to straighten
All right.
this out. We need, yeah.
Your character is a tiefling warlock. When we switched over to Dungeon World mechanics, you are on the wizard sheet, and the stats that you picked, or that were picked for you, were that of the elf. But you are still a tiefling using elf stats.
I'm still going to fuck
Just
it
to
up.
be clear, you've
know.
got a tail and horns, and you're half demon, and you
Now, you
don't
tried to
walk through
hide
the
them
woods
with your
with,
fancy
like,
anime hair.
shimmering horses singing songs with hobbits.
Okay.
Okay?
And your name.
Demon!
Demon.
And your name is Phil.
And my name
So next,
Phil the Demon.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just that, like,
Jesus.
your
I
name
want
is
a
Jesus.
tiefling. I don't want a little elf.
JJ here, playing
Hota.
Okay.
profiteering paladin.
Paladin. He's a paladin.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Jer the Cleric.
Oh,
Oh crap.
this is Jacques Schumacher,
What?
also known as Kurt. I am playing Truk, the very, very live.
Did you turn German?
I have no idea. He's all over.
Don't ask him questions.
He's covered
Cuban
Europe.
monk.
He's backpacking through Europe
I am
right now.
vacationing in Italy. And my mother is from Croatia, so I cover all of the possible nationalities.
It's me, Carthael.
It's
No.
me.
This is Kurt. I am playing Truk, the human monk in Dungeon World Land. He is a fighter mixed with a little bit of druid. As they say, he's got a little bit of druid in him.
He does.
He's
Who
Druish.
says that?
He's Druid.
He's Druish.
He's Jewish. He's a Jewish.
He's Jewish. You're a Jewish princess.
Princess.
Did you get some work in the nose?
And I have an elf, not
Minstrel.
mistress, minstrel.
Minstrel.
Elf.
Close
Could
enough.
be both. All right, I'm Aleyna, the human. Someone wrote it down. Where is it?
It's,
Palabarf.
Palabar?
No.
there's something. more.
Palabarby?
Palbarf.
Pal Barfy.
Palbarfi.
There we go. Okay. And actually, your name's Brittany.
No, it isn't.
Okay, good enough.
I'm Aleyna, Alyssa.
There we go. And I'm Joe. I am the game master for this Dungeon World campaign set in the world of Alamand. We're going to be picking up our adventure now, back with our party after leaving the town of Carthael, meeting Hevid the blacksmith, who referred to Aleyna as Alyssa, which he had previously warned Nessalis that she would be called that when going to the city. Hevid mentioned to the group that Calamity's sword is one of three swords forged here or there in Carthael by Hevid's ancestors. And those three swords were given, one to the mighty empire of Amarash, another was held in serenity by the monks of Wadozeshan, and the third was kept safe by the purity of the Order of Light. And these swords were all forged there, and Hevid showed you from one of his ancient books. After leaving the town of Carthael, You guys made your way over the next few weeks out to the temple where the Order of Light is. The party now finds themselves at the very periphery of where they can see the temple, and it is a broil in battle. There is both Naga and demons fighting. They are slinging spells back and forth. Swords and other weapons are clashing, and they're fighting in and around the temple itself. And we need to find out how you are all going to approach this situation.
So they're fighting amongst themselves?
They appear to be fighting amongst themselves and the temple itself. Their magics are assaulting both the stone of the temple as well as each other.
So it's not a matter of just letting them duke it out and then figuring out and taking on whoever's left.
Well, Jer, how long have they been at this?
It's months. Months upon months.
Yeah.
So we need to
I say we run in while they're busy.
My thought, that's a good thought. I like that. My thought is to figure out who's winning. Take the other side. Beat the people who are clearly stronger. And then finish off the rest.
Okay.
Huh. So she just wants to kill them all.
Right.
No. You must be the stronger side,
No.
beat the weaker side,
No.
and then
If we
turn
work-
and stab them in the back.
Right, if we work with the weaker side, we can help them defeat the strong side and then take the weaklings out.
Or we can just get
By
inside the
ourselves.
temple and get the sword and get out
Or
of
we
here.
sneak
just-
past everyone.
I think we should go rogue style.
I vote for Plan B.
How many rogues are there in the group?
Is that the
There
morning
are,
after
there are
pill?
no thieves.
That's the sneak in.
We left them in town.
Congratulations, I've now offended half of our listeners.
Good job.
Which half? The upper half or the lower half?
Just the Chinese guys.
Just
Hota,
the Chinese
hota.
one. Hota.
We really are a very diverse group who are kind
are.
and caring.
I have to say, as an aside for the listeners at home,
Oh,
that
crap.
I don't believe in very much of anything, but I do believe that Joe Young is a saint come down to Earth to deal with us.
We're his punishment.
Because
He had a lot
because
of,
by hour 4 of recording with us,
practice
his
while I
face
was
is just like
growing up.
it's like he's just beaten down to a pulp.
I appreciate that, Kurt. I do
He
appreciate
just has given up at this point.
By the person holding the cattle prod himself. I do appreciate
That's
that.
right. So in all seriousness, can we do any kind of Mission Impossible rogue style infiltration here, or are we going to have to fight?
We can
I
try.
can
It
make him
depends on how
invisible.
good your rolls are.
Who's
Yeah,
the most like stealthy
What about
person? I
what
can
about
make
if we
them
sent
invisible.
Wilena in like tight
What is wrong with
spandex under a cover of dark?
Wilena is useless.
Let me point out that there are 5 of you.
They're already busy being distracted by each other. I say we just gun it and get in there, and then if we get attacked, we deal with it then when it happens.
I'm with the cleric.
All right, so move
So-
faster than they can react.
Balls to the wall. Just
If we can get in, we get
all
in. If
out.
not, then we deal with
I
it
feel
when
like
it happens.
we have an advantage.
I think we need to do the dungeon
in that
world equivalent of the
I
dash
have
move like
some
4
idea
times
of where
in a
I'm
row.
going.
So you
Maybe.
should lead.
And it wouldn't be
I
bad.
should be trailblazer? Absolutely.
We can't get in without you.
That
you
is
have to lead us in.
a
You're
great
the key.
idea.
Said she with no sarcasm ever.
Although-
Game Master, can we do the equivalent of dash 4 times in a row?
What do you mean by that?
We just want to run in.
Like the cleric said, like Jer said, just
You just run in?
yeah, like you don't want to engage, right? You just want to
Oh, you can run.
take
As lo-
advantage
I
of
mean,
the
Can we
we're-
hide?
if we get engaged, then we're gonna have to deal with it. But I say we might as well have
At
her
least try
put
not to first.
Get a couple people invisible, so we look like an even smaller party, and then we just run it, and then we deal with it if we have to. And then we have a couple people that could, surprise attack.
I say we make JJ invisible. I'm sorry. We make
Calamity?
Calamity invisible
Why? Because he's big.
because he's the most visibly terrifying.
Okay, I just want to be clear about the basis of decision.
Why would you do something?
And also because he has a sword that goes in a set
Yeah, we
with the
don't
sword
want
that
them
they're
to know- yeah,
fighting
we
with.
don't
we don't
know
want
that he
them
has
to know
that.
about that.
I agree. So
Yeah.
you and you invisible.
The
Although I
thing is-
would- I
but
would like
there's
to
only
point out-
one- She can only make one thing invisible.
So I'll make him invisible. I'll make Calamity invisible.
Although-
Invisible.
Yeah,
I
she
just-
can touch
I do
any
want
ally.
to-
Invisible.
I do want to point out how hilarious it is that rather than going after the sword that he already has, they chose to take on an entire fortress full of people.
Well, they didn't know he had the sword.
That's a
If-
definite probability.
Dude, maybe you can hold your sword up into the
I
air and call down
believe
some great
that it is
and
a
just
By the
possibility.
Whale
power
keep.
of Grayskull.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
advertise.
I
don't know
believe
how
it is a
works.
possibility that at least part of the people going after this are led by Cassidy, who definitely knows he has that sword. Just judging by our experience with snake creatures in the past.
So he's been able to mask.
Medusa
Sword.
lady.
What?
I'm with
The
Chris on
Medusa
this one.
lady.
Let's make
The
Hoda
Medusa
Hoda
lady.
invisible and go for it.
All right,
I
let's
like
roll.
that that's the name I remember. Not
Hoda,
any of
Hoda,
my
you are
backstory.
invisible.
But his.
Yeah.
Mrs. Joe just decided to leave.
She's had enough. She's
She's
like,
had enough
3
of-
minutes. That's all I
She's
can
had
do.
enough of our
She wants
shenanigans.
to do it when it's produced.
Yeah, she does. So what's the actual plan?
We're gonna run
make
in.
me invisible, and we're gonna run in.
I'm going to lead.
That's
Okay.
the plan.
Hopefully, we don't
Quite-
get noticed. Or we get noticed late.
So I have to cast
We
the
can get in
visibility
as far as
spell.
we can get in.
Yeah. Let's start with the casting of invisibility.
I'm also going to
Lead
cast
that.
Bless on Aleyna.
Let's do that too.
That sounds
then.
great.
Can I try to do communion whispers before we go?
Why
Yes.
Yeah.
The way you've been rolling? Yes.
3 on the die. Mother God.
not? Your dice are
I have
permanently
never. I
on
keep switching.
timeout.
I have 4
Like, take
d6s
them
and I'm
away.
switching them.
Take them away. Let's give
I
him
have
the pink
literally
dice.
marked
Give him the
8
pink dice.
XP today.
That's nice, dude.
Really
That's
right
sweet.
next to me.
I have a 10.
Okay. Your spell is successful.
How many do you have now?
10.
Calamity
One more.
is
One more and you
invisible
level.
All right.
until he attacks something or until you
Correct.
drop the spell, right?
Correct.
Or you cast another, right?
Correct.
What is the roll on the bless for Jer?
It's an 8.
An 8. So pick one thing from the cast
I'm going
spell.
to get it revoked, so I can't cast it.
All right, so you're going to
Yeah.
drop bless.
Yep.
Now tell Brit what that does for Aleyna. What does bless do for her? He has to scroll.
Your DD smiles upon a combatant of your choice. They take +1 ongoing, so long as the battle continues and they stand and fight.
Okay, so once a battle starts, as long as you continue to fight, you will have a +1 to your rolls.
Okay.
And I get -1 if I want to cast another spell.
Okay.
Make sure to remember that.
Yeah. I just wrote it down, which doesn't necessarily mean a thing.
Put a
but
big star next to it.
But I'm blessed
Yeah.
with an exclamation point.
Blessed.
Bless me.
I don't know. You can put a big star next to something and still forget it.
Yeah. Like the dragon's supposed to run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Or I
Or
get
those
extra
things
healing
get
on
a
every
what is
single
it?
cast.
A death attack?
It
I
was
blow it
something.
off.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
As an aside,
Well, now.
Brit's sister during the break asked me she asked me if I was the rules lawyer for the group, and I was like, "Oh, you have no idea how wrong that is."
No. No. clue.
Let me
All right.
introduce you to the rules lawyer.
Right. So we're charging in.
no,
you're
we're
going to try to. So first,
sneaking in.
Calamity is now invisible.
Yep.
Aleyna has been blessed. And what else was happening?
Do I still have my really cool outfit from the monastery?
What do you mean by cool outfit from
My
the
cool
monastery?
glamour outfit.
Yeah, the thing that can make you look like whatever clothing you want to
Yeah.
want it to look like. Yes. we
I
didn't take
want
that
my
away.
clothing to reflect that I am weaker than I really am.
How would that look?
Not like armor.
How would that look?
I don't know. Like
like-
ratty hobo clothes. I don't know.
She
Well,
looks like
you
a
should
homeless
know
person.
because you're the one that has to tell it what to look like. I can't. You have to. So you want to look like a hobo?
Fashion princess.
You want to look like a hobo?
I want to look.
You want hobo chic, or do you want like
I want
hobo
to be less. I don't care if it looks
Uptown
good.
hobo?
I just want
Do
to
you want
look
like
less tough than
Olsen
I
twins
am.
hobo, or do you want
Town
like
hobo?
Why don't you look
Uptown.
like a friar, like a nondescript monk who's just going about his day?
Are you shining a light in my eyes? Why would you do that? I was like, what is
He's
happening
invisible.
right
You
now?
can't see that.
he's invisible?
You don't
You don't
notice
know
it.
who that was.
What the hell? What's wrong with you? Okay.
So hobo, full hobo.
Something that is
Phobo.
towns. I want townspeople clothes.
That's it.
You are phobo.
You're
Got it.
definitely a
Comforter
phobo. You're not really a hobo. It's fake.
Full hobo. You're phobo. Got it.
FAUXBO. Got it.
Phobo.
You're a
Oh,
pseudo
is that?
hobo.
I get it. Anyway,
Did you not before?
no, I made it up. I hope I got it.
What kind of demons are out here?
Shadow
ones.
demons.
There are demons of the shadow variety because it was said, and there are also demons of the horned type and just bad, nasty-looking
just
things from
messy.
the pits of hell.
Okay.
So
That's one
evil
of-
things from the pits of hell. Got
That's
it.
just nothing.
So like just most evil.
I just want to see
thing
if I could
imaginable.
figure out if they had any weaknesses. You know,
Oh well, you could if you spouted some type of
Alright.
lore.
11.
You know what? I could actually take a look in this Dungeon World book, too. Converse amongst yourselves. For a
Holy
moment.
cow, Joe's actually going to look something up.
Because they have demons in here, sorry. Might as well take a look.
So we're going to run in.
Is that one on the back page? Or the back cover?
Attack.
Or is that a dragon?
Only if we get attacked. I say if we can gun it in there and get in there before. Because they can't get in. She's the only one going to get into the temple.
She's the only one that can get
I have
in.
a
She can
question.
open it. So if we can get in
You know how,
and
like,
shut
when
the
you
door.
run, you look at your feet to make sure you don't trip on things?
You can't see your feet, though.
I can't see my feet anymore. I don't go and jump over logs. I don't. Like,
I've always wondered that. Mickie, it's your spell for Nessalus. Can an invisible person sense their own
I think
body?
I would say you can sense your own extremities, but you can't see them. Where do you go?
Okay.
He's invisible.
He's invisible. JJ is now invisible.
So, yeah, he can sense his extremities. Like, he knows, just like we all
Okay.
know, where our limbs are.
He knows where his wobbly bits are.
Especially
He
his
does.
wobbly bits.
I'm really glad that he knows where his
I mean,
wobbly
you've got
bits
to
are.
know. Come on.
But the rest of him, no one else can see. Should make his clothes invisible. That was evil.
Okay. What I'm going to tell you is, with an 11, you know that the demons that are here, to exist on this plane, they have to be summoned by a more powerful demon. And in order to dispatch them, you would need to get rid of the more powerful demon.
Okay.
So we've got to go take out the keystone.
Well, we need to get that sword.
That's a
hope so.
possibility.
Or whomever summoned all these demons.
Right, but I
We
wouldn't
need
mind
the sword
having
to get that?
I wouldn't mind having the sword first.
that might be a good thing to hold on to.
The sword might be a good idea. All right, let's do this.
All right. So the leader of the party, the invisible guy, I think is currently finding a tree to water. He'll be back
Well,
shortly.
He should cover
And
the.
then
I
what-
am
what is
currently
it?
the leader.
He should
Yeah,
cover the
Aleyna's
Well,
rear.
you
the
need to
leader.
go in there first.
Yeah, he should
Yeah.
cover the back
You should cover the
okay.
rear.
for a sneak attack in case we do get attacked.
I'll buy that. Go for it.
Right.
So
I think
he's
you
in the
should lead the
rear.
way.
Aleyna
I think,
leads the way. Aleyna and
I think
Jer.
Aleyna and Jared at the front,
Then
me in the
Truk
middle.
and Nessalus make the sandwich.
As a
the middle of the
game,
sandwich.
as a game mechanic technicality, game world technicality, Elena's the only one that's been inside of this building,
Right.
So Aleyna goes first.
so she would be the only one familiar with the inside.
I think she and Jared should go basically together, left and right. You and I behind.
Yeah,
and
then him cover
You're
the rear.
bringing up the
Hota
rear.
at the back.
We're holding back in case we get attacked.
I'm the surprise.
Yep.
Yes.
Hota.
I'm the secret weapon.
Wah, ha, ha, ha.
How nasty would that be to see all of us coming and like you dodge, you're the bad guy, you dodge, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, you get wailed in the throat by an invisible Hota
You
Hota.
probably don't feel that much afterwards because he knocks people down.
I love it. I love it.
He does quickly.
All right.
So are you guys just going right towards the front door?
Yep.
Unless she knows where the back door. She doesn't know
Do
where the
you know
back
where the
door
back
is.
door
So
is?
We already established
We've
last
established
episode.
that. I
Yeah.
don't remember where the.
because I don't really feel like scaling any walls. It's going to take too much time. I say
So
we-
headed towards the front door, you are fairly confident there is no way to get there without engaging something in battle. There's
okay.
too much of a battlefield in front.
I'll light him up. Fireball.
I
Well,
will-
no, once I do fireball, I drop your invisibility.
Yeah. I will let you guys choose whether you want to start by fighting demons or Naga.
Wait, why don't you cast Fireball and then immediately
both.
throw up invisibility?
Because then once I cast fireball, it's like a giant arrow pointing towards us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's going to roll a 7 to 9 and draw unwelcome attention and then cast invisibility.
Exactly.
I'm sure of it.
That's pretty much how it works.
Hey, at least you're not going to roll a 3 like me.
You got a fresh
I
set
would
of
like
dice.
to
I do
point
have a
out.
fresh set of dice.
I would like to point out that she did roll double ones.
She did.
when I
All right.
tried to help.
I'm
what's her
with.
name?
Yeah, we gotta
playing down.
go.
Some same
We gotta go.
Michaela.
I'm voting demons.
Demons.
You're going
Demons.
We got a lot of Naga. I'm voting
Okay.
demons.
Demons.
That's fine with me.
These are low
We
level,
have a lot
crappy
of
little
experience
demons.
with both.
We'll
Demons.
see. We'll see if they
These
are.
are low.
He just says it.
Crap.
Yeah, these are low level.
Demons.
I know they sent the big guys to the Sacred Grove. So
So I'm going to look at the page that says Apocalypse Demon. And, let's take a
Doesn't
look at
sound
how
good.
that plays out. Let me give you a moment.
As long as it's not a
Yeah.
Tarrasque.
A little different.
you fight
But I want to
Tiamat.
fight a Tarrasque.
Okay, so the route that you have chosen takes you towards the door. On the way to the door, there are Actually, let's Nessilis, give me a spout lore roll, please.
Spout it.
Just because you spent some time looking up your own
Spout.
heritage now,
Spout.
I think it's good to force this roll upon you.
Battling it fast.
I don't
flex all his damage.
well,
back
you
to
got a +3 for intelligence, don't you?
Wicked spot.
Okay,
That's a
so that turns into a 7 then, because of the +3.
Good
The
thing I'm
demons,
smart.
the demons you are headed towards, without giving you too much information about them, they are barbed demons. You can tell that these are very large. They are one of the more terrifying of the demons that exist, and they are currently they're large, very spiky things, and they are currently fighting spellcasting Naga that are slinging lightning bolts at them, and they're swinging their large thorny arms back at the Naga.
Heads up, barbed demons ahead.
And that's what you guys are headed towards, and there is currently no way around it. How do you approach it? Aleyna's up front. What's the first step
Just doesn't
as you
sound
unmute your
Doesn't
microphone,
sound good.
Brittany?
It's got to be a way around.
Yeah.
Can we fly above them?
Can we fly?
No.
I don't know.
No.
You can he?
No.
I used to be able to when I was awesome, but then there was some meta shift in the world, and I don't know what happened, and now I can't.
Reality
anymore.
shifted.
You haven't figured out the wings again yet. That's all. Because we haven't taken the time to
He
do
forgot
that.
his password.
We spend too much time in between episodes talking about other stuff.
And he can't get a hold of IT to reset.
Forgot the activate
That's it.
word.
Yes.
Oh.
You forgot your mother's maiden name.
No, my monk has definitely been downgraded.
Doesn't have any Red Bull.
But
Your monk has been downgraded by your damn rolls. Don't blame
I want
me.
to run at the
Hold
biggest.
on. Aleyna is in front.
Oh, sorry.
We've established that.
I am such a dick.
I'd rather
That's
try
way
to.
too much sunshine. I don't know
Yeah,
if
at least
I
you're
can
getting to
deal
know.
with that.
I'd rather try to cover for her, like run interference, so she could try to get into the temple.
Aha. So what you are going to do then, Jer,
Thank you,
is
person
you're
who
going to
actually
take
has a plan.
the basic
was
move
awesome.
of defend.
Oh,
You are going to defend her. So on the basic move sheet,
what about aid?
you're
What's the
going to try
difference?
and watch her.
Constitution.
Watch her. Watch her.
Watcha. Aid is to help on a roll that she
Watch her whip.
has. Defend
Watch
is
her,
to
Nene.
protect her from.
All right.
So we're going to go with the defend move, because if anything goes after her, you're going to try and stop them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
watch me,
I need,
watch me.
In my mind, I need
Watch
to make
me,
sure she can get in there.
All right.
I even say to her, whatever happens, you got to get in.
Okay.
Don't stop for anything.
Ever. Go for it.
Do the
That was a
stank
niner.
leg.
A niner.
9.
All right, so on a 7 and 9, you get to hold 1, which means you have a list of 4 things to choose from. When something's coming after her, you can intercept, intercede, whatever it comes out to.
Okay.
Okay? Aleyna.
Whoop.
She's still up front. She hasn't said anything yet. You guys keep interrupting her.
No, I'm thinking you have a +1 forward,
Again.
right? He does not.
Right.
There she goes.
Because a +1 would have helped, because then he would have had like 19.
Heck yeah, dog.
All right, sorry. Don't forget your +1.
Yeah,
I
don't.
have it written.
I'll remind her.
Keep reminding me.
I haven't written 2, doesn't mean I add it.
No, it doesn't.
You put a big star next to it.
All right. Oh,
Do
snap.
the stank leg.
Aleyna, you're still up front.
All right.
Still.
They don't currently see us, but if we move towards
Oh,
the door,
they see
will.
you. But
Okay.
they're busy killing their mortal enemies, each other. But you're about to run into a battle, and they're not just going to let you walk through. I mean, why would they?
I guess I just
You're-
want to
you're
run
a
really
phobo.
fast towards the door.
Dude, I totally envision a scene where you and I are working together with the, like, I don't want to steal your thunder, but like,
Yeah.
one of us has got to come flying at the big dude's eyes, distract him while you go sliding under.
Yeah.
And get through in like super cinematic, awesome, like John Woo slow motion.
I have no idea
like
what you're
2
talking
pistols,
about.
Mission Impossible 2,
All
like
right, let me. I have
motorcycles
no
crossing.
idea what you're talking about, but it sounds like you want to punch things in the face and distract them while I run through. So do that.
yes.
All right, so here's
Chris
the deal.
and,
Isn't that what you're good at, helping other people do stuff?
I'm being really inspiring right now, and you should do that.
Right. So I would argue that Jer and I are. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to speak for you, but we're gonna like do kind of a double team attack on the biggest barb demon.
Now tell him he's wrong.
To go at his face and distract him and make him defend, so that Aleyna can go
Are you
basically
just, like-
sliding underneath.
I mean,
that
if you wanna-
demon
One go
towards the
high,
entrance.
one go low?
Well, the thing is, like, if anybody's going to attack her, we're taking those hits for her.
Exactly.
We're blocking.
We're
You're not
distracting and blocking.
necessarily being
Well, he wants to be the
offensive,
blocker,
but
you be the
super
distractor.
defensive.
How about that?
Right, we're not trying to deal damage. We're trying to buy her time to get in.
Okay.
Clear her a path.
Correct?
Clear
That's what I'll
path.
say to True. Clear her a
Now,
path.
correct me if I'm wrong.
So
but
I'm gonna do
this
the
is all
roll for clear
outside
path.
of the fortress. Keep whatever.
Right now, you're approaching the main entrance to the
Okay.
fortress.
But all of this is happening outside.
Outside.
Are any of them on the inside, or is that something we can't?
There
tell
are
yet?
spells and stuff going on the inside as well.
Okay.
That's right. We'll follow you. We'll
Yep.
do it again.
Yeah, they're inside the walls of the keep, but they're
Yeah.
not in the temple.
So there's that protected sanctuary on the inside where the sword is kept.
Nessalus, can you run with me without dropping
I
concentration?
know, man.
Yes.
I'm like,
As long as you're not hit.
Correct.
you gotta get your spoons.
Just
Okay.
don't let me
Glasses.
get hit.
And what are you going to do?
What you want to do?
We're gonna
So
run.
you got
Let's
a couple
run.
ideas. So you're going to run through.
Oh,
Now,
we're going
are
to
you
incorporate all of that.
Are you going to find a way to help Truk block things for you, distract things for you? How are you going to do that?
Yes.
If you're going to use the aid move, then
Okay.
how are you going to do that?
I need all the aid I can get the way I've been rolling.
is that on my sheet or
needs
on the
all the
basic
aids
move?
It's on
he
the
can
basic
get.
move sheet.
Aid
the
is a
back?
basic move.
Aid
yeah.
is a basic move.
Where? Is it called aid?
Yeah.
It is called
It's-
aid.
Aid or interfere.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay. Help or hinder someone you have a bond with. Roll plus bond with them.
I have a bond.
On a 10 plus, they take +1 or -2. Your choice.
I totally envision Jer coming in with some type of weapon, holy symbol. It's fine, and I'm coming in with like a flying kind of crescent kick, double fist to the face, and you're just sliding under and rolling.
Yeah.
So you're gonna aid
And in the
them?
background, Tupac's
Right.
picture me rolling. Is
Basically,
Did you say Tupac?
they're going to be
Well, he's only one
first
Pac now. I got
wave.
shot.
Only one Pac.
Got shot in the nuts that time, so it's one. Go ahead, sorry.
They're going to be first wave.
Got it.
I'm going to assist them by being inspiring or whatever the shit I do.
And then the rest of us, you and I, are gonna.
You and I are going to sneak past that, and as of right now, we have no other party members. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Correct. Let's do it.
I mean, we're all going to be running with
I'm a
you, but we're
silent
just
partner.
taking
Yeah.
hits. If you,
You're just like first wave.
yeah.
From what
we're going to stay with you, but if somebody comes in, we're going to take the
Okay.
hit for you. Yeah.
All right.
You're the quarterback. You're the,
Time to
you
roll,
got the
baby.
guy. You're the guy off the ball.
All
I
right.
don't,
You're
I don't
running
know
it
how
in.
to football.
You're running it in.
Okay.
All right. So you.
This is how you football.
No. No.
I'm just holding it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sports.
I'm
You
like
keep
I'm just
holding it.
letting it build up.
All right.
Build up.
I'm going
Up.
to help Truk.
You're going to aid him. Yes.
Yeah.
Go
Truk's
ahead.
doing
Think
some
good
tantric
thoughts about
exercise.
your woman, Aleyna.
Some like tantric rolling over there.
Yeah.
That one's on a corner. Can I?
It needs to be flat. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Give it a real roll. Roll it like you mean it. Oh, that's what you
But can I do that again?
Is that your aid
No,
roll?
you cannot.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
What is your modifier?
Kurt, you get a -2 to this roll.
What? No. That's not how that works.
You failed.
I get a -2 to my next roll.
You failed.
This is my
Yeah.
awesome
Plus
damage.
1 or -2. Yeah.
12 plus
Nice.
whatever.
There you go.
Plus.
Well done.
What am I rolling with my?
Well done.
Look at these dice, baby. New dice from JJ from Hota
So
Hota.
here's the deal. Aleyna pointed to a specific spot for Truk to go to. At the last moment, Truk realizes that wasn't the right spot. Where does he go? What does he do?
To the left.
Everything you
is
own
in
in a box
So-
to the left.
So,
Or a demon
She put-
to the right.
I mean, I still think I'm going to do. She pointed wrong, but I knew it was right, baby. Because
That's exactly it.
So
Right.
I come with a quick, like
points
flying round left fake right crescent kick to the face,
Dropped his mic.
punch in both eyes, and then Jared comes behind me doing what
I
he
literally
does.
put that in your pocket. What did you do?
Should
I
take his
moved it from
barbed
my
tail
pocket.
and slam it in.
And that dude, that barb demon, is not happy right now. Not happy.
Okay.
Stab him with his own tail.
So the role you had was to distract, right? Or were you trying to actually hurt the thing?
I mean, I'm trying to get her through.
Okay. Because I was treating it as you're just trying to distract to allow
Yes.
her to get through.
Yes.
That's going to happen. Okay. As Aleyna gets past the first demon, there are still several others. Now,
Ah, that's so
Jared-
anticlimactic.
Jer is still there. No, there's just more. I mean, you're
Yeah.
not just passing one thing to get to the entrance. This is a battlefield you're going
If that were it, we could have just walked around it.
Yeah, I would think so. Past the first one, There are several others there. There are still others left in the party. So Aleyna has passed the first phase of the gauntlet. Who is helping her get further?
I imagine all of us are.
Yep. And how is that happening? I know Jer is there. As soon
Yeah.
as something goes to hit her, he's ready to intercept.
Yeah.
I'm going to surprise attack the next demon in line.
Supplies!
So you're going to drop invisibility.
Not
Yep.
yet.
Okay.
Or is he doing it now? Or?
And then I
As soon as you do that, you drop invisibility. And then
I
you
know.
free me to do another spell.
exactly.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So the next one in line is there. She's
Yep.
headed towards it. You want to intercede.
I do.
Is this a hack and slash, or are you just
This is a hack and slash.
or
I'm
are
going
you
to-
or are you just going to try and push it out of the way so she can get past? Because that would be more like maybe Constitution or Strength.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to bull rush it.
Okay,
You know, good old cannonball special.
You're going to truck it.
gonna truck it.
Low man wins.
This is true. And I got pads on.
Knee pads?
Maxi pads.
That's a 13.
Damn.
Still hit hard.
13. All right, so you failed. Mark an experience,
Okay.
and
It's
actually
always
that's
that win.
twice too many more to be able to mark experience. Oh, so easily. What does it look like when you push a spiky demon out of the way, avoiding all of the spikes?
I actually have bladed forearms, so I introduced my own spikes, and I actually sliced through its spikes in order to introduce my spikes into its spikes.
That's a lot of
So
spikes.
I'm
That's a lot of
sorry.
spikes.
What you're saying
Spike-tastic.
is
He spiked the ball.
It was
just-
spectacular.
Spike, baby.
It was.
Wow.
no,
Dear God.
no.
No, that's not allowed.
Collaborate.
Mark an experience point, Brad. You failed.
I should lose an experience.
Something. Grab
I
the
should
whole
lose
thing
one.
lightly.
Fail.
All right. So invisibility dropped.
Invisibility dropped. We have probably 2 more waves of stuff to get through. Aleyna is still up in the front.
So as soon as I feel Calamity's invisibility drop,
And you probably see his heroic effort as well.
see his heroic effort, turn around, thumbs up, face forward, fireball, the
Little
next
demon, thumb up.
One
You're going to
thumb up,
fireball. Nice.
fireball the demon.
Let's cast that spell.
Casting fireball. Casting it so hard. That's a 9.
9. 9 total?
9 total. It's
Okay.
6 on the dice.
So
Let's
then
do-
pick one of your 7 to 9.
You know what I'm going to pick.
Are you going to draw unwelcome attention?
Which
No, I'm not. No,
No?
I'm not. I'm not going to draw unwelcome attention.
What?
you're going to disturb reality.
I'm going to disturb reality.
You're going to take a -1 onward to cast a spell?
Why the hell not?
Because you might want to cast other spells?
But I don't want to forget my fireball.
Excuse me. Okay. You got it then. Just remember you have a -1 to cast a spell for a while.
No, wait. Forget it.
Oh, snap.
I don't know what,
What?
to do.
You forget it then.
I'll forget it.
Sure. Sounds
You can
fine.
still magic missile stuff. All right, roll your damage for that fireball. When this fireball explodes, it's going to hit both a barbed demon and several naga.
5.
And as the fireball explodes, you see them reeling in pain. The naga themselves are set ablaze. Burning snake. I don't know if anyone smelled burning snake. It's kind of nasty.
Smells
to me.
like chicken.
Over that month-long battle at the monastery? Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, I suppose you guys probably did. Yeah, that's a good point.
Especially since didn't you do some kind of oil dumpage?
Oh gosh, yeah, he
Yeah.
did his.
He, flew
Apocalypse
out
Now.
the
My alchemist
window.
Yep,
Yeah.
he
Napalm.
napalmed the hell out
Yeah.
of some snakes.
Wait,
We
I
had a
did the
fire
wrong
moat.
damage.
Meyerfoot.
I did the wrong damage.
He did 2d6.
It's 2d6 for fireball.
Yeah, I don't think
That's 7.
7. Okay. So the explosion still happens, and several of them fall, and the naga are burning. The demons are affected by it, but not as much. That clears the way for Aleyna. There's one more line of things to get through. Are you going to try to just run through? Right now, your friends have opened up a path, and you have Jer still running alongside of you. Mm-hmm. He appears to be ready to protect you.
The answer is yes.
He doesn't speak for me.
So, no? You're all done?
No, you're just going to stop. You're gonna lie
Yeah,
down.
she's done.
Do I want to hit something on the way by?
No.
Yes,
No.
I do.
It's only going to distract you.
I mean,
Okay.
she is a Pal Barfy.
Hack and slash?
I am a Pal Barfy.
Sounds like a hack and slash then.
Or
you can
crap, I don't even know if I still have that. Do I have a thing that'll allow someone else to take my move attack?
What that
Or my
is-
attack
no, because
attack?
there's no such thing as that anymore. There's no action, so to speak, which means what you're doing is you're aiding somebody else in what they do.
Cool.
So what would you be doing?
You can still aid me in my interference play.
Yeah. That's
right.
On your behalf.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're about to be attacked by something because you're headed towards the door. The last wave of demons and Naga are standing right at the door fighting each other. They're not just going to let you walk past. Or run past, for that matter. Their battle rages back and forth. Barbed demons
Okay.
and
So
Cats and
Naga
dogs
slinging
living together.
spells.
my thought, statistically, as someone who studied a lot of stuff in Battlefield and stuff, is
Battlefield.
that the best person for me to aid would be JJ.
He's not
or
around.
Calamity.
He's behind you somewhere, fighting
Okay.
a demon. That allowed you to get to where you are now.
Mathematically,
Yeah.
the only person that it would not be beneficial for me to aid is Jer because he is not in my bond, so I don't get an addition to the
Don't
roll.
worry about that.
Okay,
You get one. You have an old friend here.
cool.
All right. Would add one.
I have no idea what you're about to do, but I'm going to try to help
Me
you with
either.
it.
Nice.
Whatever it is, it'll be awesome.
So
got?
I still add the 1,
Add one.
8.
8. Okay.
that's a success.
That is.
I also expose myself to danger, retribution, or cost.
Retribution?
Retribution.
What?
Okay.
All
All right, here's the deal. As you were charging towards the door.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
There's more.
It was a 9.
Still
Okay,
a success.
as you're charging towards the door,
Still the same thing.
the same result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 7 to 9.
Yeah.
It was very important for me to add that 1.
Understood.
It
Because
should
I
be.
keep being reminded that I have to add that 1.
You should add one. Did you add one?
That's
Was it
made
nine?
a
That's the
9.
9.
All right. As you charge towards the door, the demon's gaze breaks from the Naga towards you, and it swings an arm, a big, long, spiky, 10-foot arm in your direction, and Jer can.
I take the hit.
Jer, just take the hit straight up.
Yep. Redirect an
right.
attack from the thing you defend to yourself.
Okay. So, Jer, what does it look like when you help her?
What's he coming down with a weapon or just as, like his
It's
arm?
big, long, 10-foot long, spiky arm.
I assume it's a spiky tentacle.
Yeah.
Armicle.
Ew.
It's an armicle.
I jump in the way to kind of like block it, take the hit for it,
Okay.
so she doesn't get hit.
All right, then. I actually just put this down. Damn it.
Good
Well, anyway, let's just do
God.
this. You're going to take a D8 plus 2 damage.
Oh, God.
You will take the damage. Take the attack upon yourself. And that can minus armor because it's just
Yeah, I
straight up
only got one arm of this. So.
spiky demon armor.
8.
Or spiky demon attack.
Said D8 plus 2?
D8 plus
So I'm
2.
taking
You rolled a
8.
7.
Ow. But he was able to save her from the attack. That was the idea.
Yep.
Which allows Aleyna then to reach the door. Which, as you reach it, as you remember from your days, your years for that matter, as a paladin of the Order of Light, the runes at the door handle glow, and the door opens enough for you to pass by.
Just
Okay.
her?
Well, it opens. I didn't say it closes behind her yet because she hasn't gone through it.
Where's everyone else?
Behind you.
Okay.
Like anywhere between 5 and 20 feet behind you as they were
Okay.
making a way, making a path for you. What are you going to do from there?
I need them to go in before I do.
Don't tell me. Tell
Everybody
them.
run.
I'm going to hold the door. I assume they'll know what that means.
If they're watching. Is everyone watching what she's doing?
I am in a fight for my life.
Yeah, I don't even know if he can see it. He's not even inside the keep walls, is he?
Well, nobody's inside yet.
All right.
We've
I mean,
all been
even inside
running.
the keep wall, like the keep, like the outer defense, like a couple people are
Wouldn't-
outside
Wouldn't
that.
we all have been running in a tight group, though?
Yeah, but he
Well,
broke it off.
everybody took a
We
a
kind
side
of did
step
the
to
we
open the
we did the
space.
Mighty Ducks flying V.
Yeah,
what
that'd
we
be
did.
one way to look at it.
That's exactly what we did.
Yeah. So each person, except for Aleyna, fell back by a few feet at a time. So the farthest back being Truk now, probably 25 feet behind the door. So everybody's within sight of each other, but you're not in a tight group. Therefore, Aleyna's going to tell everyone
Get your asses in here.
And the Naga quickly rush in.
Because they're all ass.
They are all
gonna
ass.
say.
They're made of ass.
What?
10 pounds of ass and 1 pound of teeth.
Bony ass.
All right, so you're holding the door. The rest of us make a run for it.
Okay, everybody's making a run for it.
To the door.
That was
Oh,
a
wow.
Echo.
Why is it echoing now?
You losing power or something?
Oh, that's just a weird sound thing. All right. We're going to have to ignore that for a few seconds. All right, here we go. We are going to... Each person's going to describe how they're getting past the demon they're currently entangled with, and we're going to use a Defy Danger to get out of there.
Okay.
So let's start with Truk, who's the farthest back. Truk, I
Muted.
don't hear you.
Truk is muted.
Yes, he is.
So Truk
There you go.
is at the back. He has been running, kicking, distracting. Now, at this moment, he's going to spin around, grab his staff off his back, which he has not had in his hand,
Frederica!
strike at the nearest demon behind.
Yep.
So he's basically going to spin around with his staff, and as he swings it, right at the moment when he would tense up to hit, he's going to basically call on
Yeah.
Frederica for extra power to the extent that he can
Okay.
to strike this demon. The goal is not to hurt it or kill it, but just to stun it enough to keep running by.
All right, well, let's do... Gosh, you attack with dexterity, so let's do a dexterity roll. That's an attack.
I love these dice. 11 plus 2 is 13, baby.
Those are
So
the
y-
cheat dice.
So you
Cheat
hit it.
dice. Are these loaded?
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not loaded.
You hit it, and the force of the impact actually sends you farther in your direction. So you are headed right to the door.
Nice.
The next
So I cannot
closest
see like
was...
Troop kind of streaking through the
I
air.
don't know if I've mentioned this, but I think one of my favorite things about gaming with you guys is that not JJ, but Kurt acts out everything he does.
physically. Well,
Like
we can't-
physically
yeah, we can't
acts
quite see
out
it
all
on
the
live.
moves.
I'm a little
that
self-conscious
he
today
does.
because Chris is a martial artist, but if he weren't here, I'd be doing like...
I'm not kidding. He does that every time.
He does. It's pretty cool. I think Calamity was the next farthest away.
I do believe so as well.
Go for it.
So I'm going to remove my spikes from the underbelly of
Okay.
the spiked demon and do a "This is Sparta" kick on him.
Front kick to the chest.
Yeah,
You're just going to plow your way through?
Yep, front
Is
kick
this
to the
strength?
chest. Yep.
Sounds like strength to me. Let's do a Defy Danger with strength. Plow your way through to the front door where Aleyna is holding it open for you.
That is a 6 plus 2, 8.
Okay, we're going to take a D8 plus 2 of damage as the spikes tear into your foot, or leg, probably.
Bah!
What do you got?
I take 2.
All right, so you'll take some damage as you kick it and plow your way through that demon. And then Nessilis was the next furthest away after casting her fireball. She
So
still
she's
has
got
a
like a
gauntlet
circle
to run through.
She's got like a circle of just like ash and
All kinds of stuff
smokiness
around, yeah.
around her. She is going to then go, ha ha.
That sounds like charisma.
She is. She's going to like come, ha ha, and kind of just front spring
Yeah.
over whoever,
Oh,
whatever
hell,
is in
that's
front of her.
dexterity right there.
Front spring over whatever is in front of her and tumble and make a run for it.
Oh my, you just described dexterity to a T. Do you have dexterity?
I have something under dexterity.
Nice. You have a +1.
It's a
Let's
+1.
try that. Let's see how it works.
That's an 8.
An 8, okay. So you will take some damage from the spikes as well as you go through. So this will be a D8 plus 2. And did you roll an 8?
I did.
You did. So 10 minus armor if you have
So
armor.
an 8.
Okay.
So 8 points of
You'll
damage.
take that. So these are very spiky. They're barbed demons. So the barbs tear into your flesh as you're doing this. But you do make it by. It's cuts and bruises, scrapes, and dings as you make it through. And then lastly, Jer is the closest to the door.
Since the guy went for a swing on me already, I'm going to do a duck under and come around to the side of his knee with my warhammer. Just to knock him down. Like
That
a run
sounds
past.
like all strengthy.
Yep.
Let's do a Defy Danger with strength and knock him out of the way so you can get into
Hopefully.
the door.
8.
8 will do it. However, it will have the chance to hit you as well as
Right.
you get by. So that D8 plus 2.
Hopefully it's not too much. All right, cool. Last time was too much.
It's less this time, I think.
Oh, yeah. It
All
was
right,
total of
good.
4, but the armor said 3.
So you make it, Aleyna, they all make it through the door.
All right, so I run in behind them
All right.
and close the door.
You close the door behind you. Good. The door is now closed. Inside, you hear the cacophony of electric spells of just like battering the stone walls of the keep.
What would that sound like?
Something's trying to break in.
Like something inside is trying to break farther in, if you will. The sanctuary inside the keep.
All right, so now that we are actually in the keep, I guess I'm going to spout lore, try to figure out a shortcut to get where we're going.
Okay. Let's do that. You've been here before. It shouldn't be too hard.
Do I get the +1 to this?
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Cool.
What
What else do I add to a spout lore?
The 2 dice you're holding.
That's it?
Intelligence.
No, that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
9, 10 with
10?
the
All right,
+1.
10 is very good. You know exactly where the sanctuary is, even though it's been 5+ years since you've been here, because it was 5 years after and then another year after that. You know exactly where to find it. You find your way to the sanctuary, and outside of the sanctuary, there are 6 Nagas, apparently all just standing there alternating, casting lightning bolts at the door to the sanctuary. And the doors themselves look like they're cracking, but not broken. That's what you all come upon as you turn the corner, and then at the end of this 20-foot hall is the doors to the sanctuary, where the sword is kept, the relic.
You still don't have Fireball, do you?
Dun, dun, dun.
I forgot it.
Well, I say you magic missile them first, and then we rush in, tear them
Agreed. Light them up.
Is that what's going to happen?
up. Since they're busy.
Yeah.
They're busy, right? Their backs
we-
are to us.
How many of us have ranged things?
I've got
Yeah, I
Eldritch Blast.
I've got my bow with frost-tipped arrows.
Yeah. Do that first.
I got smite.
Do it!
I smite them with smitiness.
Some snaky smiteness.
Snaky smiteness.
So, is there one that looks to be the leader of this, like directing the spells?
Cut the
Do
snake off
discern
at the head.
realities.
Discern realities.
Let us find out if there's anything specific of use here. Are you
Mark
marking another
experience.
experience?
I see 4 on his dice, so.
As far as you can tell, they're snakes.
That's
Really
very
big
useful,
snakes.
And this
Slaphead.
isn't up to just one person to take a look around. And to Mickey's point, although it's not that they are not paying any attention, but their backs are to you. As soon as you turn the corner, at least one of them turns to see that you're there, but they don't quite care. They want to
wanna
get
get in there.
into where they're trying to get into.
So can I blast him?
You could. Is anybody else going to try and take a look around at all, or just kill them? I mean, I'm fine with it either way.
I mean, I think now that you've
Look,
mentioned
hey,
it, we
hey,
maybe should
if-
look around.
No, if Joe's fine with it either way, let's just
kill
I
stuff.
mean, as long
Is
as
there
Joe's
another
fine
way
with it.
in?
There's only one way into the sanctuary.
Yeah.
It doesn't need a fire exit. It's a sanctuary. I mean, come on. There's no fire code here, right? That's just
Are they
one
like
way.
trying
So-
to get through a door?
They're trying to get through the door, the magically sealed entrance to the sanctuary that only a living order of
How
the
big is the
Paladin
door?
of Light can get in. A human-sized door.
All
Regular
right,
door.
so
3 by
knock
7.
out the 2 that are closest to that. I can slide through, grab the sword, kill everything on the way out. Let's go.
Okay. She can hit one thing with magic missile.
I can hit 1.
Anyone else have range?
I can probably shoot. I mean, it won't do a lot, but something with a dagger.
I am charging forward and going to slice and dice.
Well,
Let's see how what the magic missile does.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
11.
11. All right, let's roll the damage for the magic missile. We have 6 Naga there. Did I get my pen
Six,
back?
not
from you?
six. I feel like there has to be a better way to do what we're doing.
There almost always is. Just
I
saying.
mean, there must have been an air vent somewhere.
4.
In the-
Oh,
in the-
This isn't Splinter Cell.
He just went Star Wars.
There's
the whole
no
air
Tom
vent thing.
Clancy here.
Yeah.
4.
4 damage? Okay.
couldn't we have thrown down a portal and gone into another world and then portal back inside?
Oh.
I don't
Do you
understand
have a
what you
portal
just
in your
read.
back pocket?
He does.
You know,
He is a monk, after all.
I practice many styles.
The magic missile hits one of the Naga, and it turns and starts mumbling words and gestures towards you.
Mumbo jumbo.
I'm going to smack it in the mouth with my sword.
So you're charging forward.
I'm charging
Is
forward.
anybody else doing anything ranged before that happens?
Aleyna.
I guess a frost-tipped arrow.
Go for it. This is a volley. This is from the basic move sheet.
Okay. Roll plus
Throw 2
dex.
daggers too. Why not? I got a bunch of them.
My dex
You got
is
to
a
make
plus
that noise
1.
too. All right. So let's start.
Holy sh!
We're going to start with Aleyna.
I should have switched
Okay.
dice 3 hours ago.
So that is a 9.
A 9. And
Yes.
what do you have to pick from the 7 and 9 list for volley?
You have to move to get the shot placing you in danger, blah, 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 blah. You have to take what you can get,
She blah blah danger.
minus
did.
1d6 damage. You have to take several shots, reducing your ammo by 1.
You can't yada yada danger.
I'm going to take several shots.
Okay. Roll your
D10.
damage.
Hold on.
What's that?
Do you have a D10?
Damage is dependent on the character, not the weapon,
Yeah,
right?
that's just that.
Okay.
Which is 1.
Is that 10?
That's a 6.
That's a 1.
That's with 1.
Oh, that's a 6 on that die. Is that from my bucket?
You saw
That's
that,
out of your
right?
bucket.
Oh my gosh! All right, cool. Got it.
Alright.
Your arrow hits one of the Naga, and it freezes in place. It doesn't look like it's dead, but it looks like it's frozen.
All right.
And 2 daggers fly.
JJ just watched me roll these. So I rolled an 11 plus 2
Okay.
dex is 13.
Yeah.
Then I rolled D10 damage for each, and I rolled 10 and 10.
What do you mean for each?
Dagger.
Well, you only rolled to hit once.
8 plus 2, 10.
Okay.
10,
So
10.
you're throwing 2 daggers.
2 daggers that did max 10 damage.
10 each.
They found the sweet spot in the head of the Naga.
I had the wrong dice for the last 3 hours.
Okay. I'm going to cross 1 off. Describe to me what happens. Well, I got
then
that. I got that.
I hold dead.
It's like slow motion, daggers flying through the air. And one hits into
In
the
the
left
throat.
side of his throat, the other hits the right side of his throat. And he gurgles and falls to the earth like that. Just
Got it.
writhing.
So you
writhing.
basically
There's not even
decapitated
writhing pain because it was over like lightning.
Like that.
Oh no, snakes always
Snap
writhe
it.
even when you decapitate them.
In that
But he
case, there was
didn't
writhing.
decapitate it. He decurtated
Okay.
it.
They just bled out in in a second.
It was a strong performance for a couple of little knives.
That's pretty good.
Perfectly placed.
All right. Was Jer doing anything ranged? Does he have anything ranged?
I have nothing ranged.
All right. So now we have Jer and Calamity. Calamity was charging. Jer was...
I'm going to run down the hallway, yeah. Try to-
Okay, so between the two of you charging, what are you doing as you arrive at the Naga who are still formulating spell? One of them formulating a spell towards Nessalus, the other still casting their lightning bolts towards
I'm
the
going
door.
to declare exterminatus on the
Oh,
one.
crap. That's a smite thing, isn't it?
It is a do crap ton more damage to
but not
one
to
of them.
anything else.
Yeah.
Just a crap ton.
Just a metric crap ton.
A metric-
a D crap ton. You gotta
A
roll
metric
D
crap ton. That's
Yeah,
a lot.
which is a regular crap ton plus 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
Divided by 30, actually.
Yeah.
Plus 12 divided by 30. Anyways,
So he's doing 1 damage. He's doing pi
I'm
damage.
going to be doing it to the one that casting a spell on her.
Okay.
On Nessalus.
On that Nessalus, yeah. So,
Okay. Hack and slash.
hack a slash.
Hack and or slash.
All right.
Oh, baby!
Yes, Pookie?
Our dice are
that's
hot
a
over here.
It is.
13
Hot.
on the dice.
13 on the dice? You
On
only
the
roll
di-
2d6.
I know,
How do you
right?
get 13 on the dice?
It was a special
I would
roll.
have
There's a seven.
called
There's a
reroll
seven
on
on
something
this.
sooner or later.
Plus, there it is.
Here it comes.
Plus. So what you got?
Holy
3,
shit. Why isn't
Nice.
one of those brutal?
7.
How many dice you rolling, dog?
Well,
Everything.
it's smite.
All of them. Yeah.
It's smite. It's
Yeah,
my damage
Exterminatus.
dice plus exterminatus, which is additional plus 2 or plus 2d4.
Okay.
So that is 7, 8, 14 damage.
7, 8, 14, and when this Naga falls to your blade, it does.
Oh, I just totally decapitated it and it writhes on the ground.
It rise with 2 arms.
I've got new shoes.
You got new snakes and shoes. Jer, there are still 4 Naga there in front of you, one of which is frozen.
Yeah, I'm not worried about him.
And then 3 of which are starting to pay attention to what's going on behind them.
All right. I'll come running in, and
You get a +1.
that's right.
Heck yeah, dog.
Running in with the Warhammer, come see
Yeah.
if I can come up underneath the jaw of one of them.
Underneath the
All my
jaw.
allies get a +1 right now.
All your allies?
Don't I get another +1 from her, whatever she did to me earlier, or not?
So that +2.
It-
Let's see. Are you You muted. Why'd you mute?
Drinking.
Because you gurgle when you
Glad I
drink?
got it.
I don't
No, because this cup is really big and it hits the microphone when I drink.
It's a big
Because the
cup.
last time
What
I
you
did
got
that, it made a
there?
weird
10.
squeaking noise.
A 10. Oh, well, that's
Luckily,
a
I got the
complete
extra
success.
pluses.
That's a hack and slash. What's your damage?
Was it just 6, the character, right?
Yeah, I think it's a D6 for the cleric.
Yeah, so-
I think.
D6.
Shit.
Hopefully I can get the 6.
A D shit.
5.
5. Okay.
That's what Mickie rolled too.
So you
Gave him an
get right
uppercut.
up under the jaw.
Yeah, uppercut with a Warhammer.
You interrupt it in the middle of its lightning bolt spell.
Crushed them.
And it's unable to finish its lightning bolt spell, and it kind of the electricity crackles up and down its body.
All right.
What's all right? So if we're back to where we started, I think Nessalus was the first one who cast
Warhammer's a
something
good
here.
weapon.
What's that?
Warhammer's a good
Yes.
weapon.
And
So
there
now
are
you have both Calamity and Jer up with the 4 remaining, one of which is frozen by a frost arrow from Aleyna. And then Jer just hit one with an uppercut with a Warhammer. And then 2 others are starting to pay attention to what's behind you. Or what's behind them, sorry. You guys.
I'm going to finish the one that Jer hit with another Eldritch Blast missile.
Okay.
Eldritch missile.
Sounds good.
Eldritch Missile. Let's cast that
I'm
spell.
going to roll one of the big ones.
4 and 3 is 7.
That one just
7.
completely jumped
And
the
you
other
get
one.
a +3, so you have 10, yeah? So you got it. Go ahead and roll the damage for the Eldritch Missile.
For those at home, I just rolled like a giant D10,
The one that
D20.
you and JJ gave me, actually. It is a D6.
Another
You said
4.
D10
Did I
and
say
D20.
D10?
You said
D10, then D20.
It's a D6.
It's a D6.
Eventually you'll get it.
Okay.
There's not that many options.
4.
What is the, if I remember right, Eldritch Blast from Nessalus was like this yellow...
It's like a
searing
yeah,
light.
it's like a searing, like just yellow light that emanates
Okay.
from her. She just does her little like
Yeah.
scream.
It's
Yellow
angry
light with-
emoticons.
Yellow light with black dots.
So Jer would probably have a little bit of spots in front of his eyes for a few
Oh,
moments
jeez.
as she blasts away the Naga in front
Muzzle
of you.
blast.
Aleyna,
Is the
there are 2 left. I'm
Alright.
sorry, 3 left. One that's still frozen.
but the ones that are directly in front of the door.
They were all in front of the door. They were all just standing there,
All 6 of
alternating
them
lightning
can't
bolts
be
at the
directly
door.
in front of a human-sized door.
It's a hallway. Think like we're all directly in front of the garage door right now.
That's why I asked what size door it was.
We're
if
all
it
in
was-
front of that door.
If
How
it was
about
that size door, if the ones directly in front of it are gone, I could sneak past the rest.
Do you want to try and sneak
Yes.
past them? Let's do that. How do you sneak? Sounds like dexterity.
Not sneak so much as run.
Okay, that sounds like dexterity too. Speeding
Yeah.
past them.
Cool.
Let's see what happens.
All right, so I get a +1 for my ongoing bless and a +1 because Calamity's
He
cool.
Because
said
I
so.
charged.
Because he said so.
Heck yeah.
All right, so I get +2, +1 for Dex. So this is
What do you
+3.
+3. So don't roll a 3.
I see a 9.
So 12.
Okay. You reach
Awesome.
you reach the door without them hitting you. As you reach the door itself just fades away when you reach it. And beyond the door is like a 10 by 10 chamber. And on it is a pedestal with a sword on it that's glowing in a bright blue light.
Good
You
job.
are in there.
You just opened the door.
Run for the sword.
Okay. And what, you just wanted to go pick it up?
Check for traps.
Check for traps. How would you check
Or
for traps?
some
That would
kind
be a
of
discern
riddle.
realities.
Or some kind of plaque. Or some kind of...
That would be a discern realities to me.
Okay.
You're going to look around to check out your surroundings, and let's find
Roll
out what you
plus
find.
wisdom.
Plus wisdom, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Do I still get the pluses?
No.
You get you
Just
only
a
get
+1
Just the +1 from the
from the
Bless.
plus.
bless. Okay.
There you go.
9.
A 9? Hey, you get to ask me something. So to see that list of stuff under Discern Realities, ask me one of those questions or something pretty close to it.
What should I be on the lookout for?
Oh, hey.
AKA, is there a trap or something that I need to disengage before grabbing this sword?
There is no trap, but while you are inside the room, it looks like the door did not close behind you.
So everyone can now go in.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to run at the sword.
Okay, and you do that. And
grab it.
You grab it.
Yeah.
You have it. And?
Hold it up like He-Man.
Hold it up like He-Man.
She-Ra.
I have the power.
Like hope.
So you have the sword now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, if something gets close to me, I'm going to attack it.
Right now, everybody's outside the room with the Naga right outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
You're not going to stay in there.
What are you going to do, Kurt?
Well, I mean,
She's inside there with the sword,
she's
standing
inside.
in the bright blue light in the center of the room. Everybody can see it because the door just faded away as she approached.
I'm suddenly a
Right. I
target.
mean, to the extent I can, I want to clear a path for her to get out.
Okay.
And, more by distraction than damage.
Okay.
Come on, 11.
Come on, 11. He's just asking for a number. Uh-oh.
5. You jinxed it.
5 plus 2 dex.
7.
7.
7,
Well, at least
he
you
said.
tried.
Although I might
Some-
rather have the 6 in experience. I don't
You
know.
might.
Kinda did something.
you
Does
never
he
know.
get the
One away
plus
from
1
Yeah.
from
He-
your
Oh,
charge?
Do I get plus 1?
it's with 8. You still
Yeah.
got
So it's
two.
actually an 8.
It's the same number.
Moderate success.
Yeah. So you're able to keep the Naga at bay on both sides of the door, which would allow Aleyna to get back out. However, you will take a D8 plus 2 of damage as their electrical charge, as they're trying to cast their spells, are zapping through you. And what you got?
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Plus 2 is 3. Dude, JJ has some
He has.
sweet ass metal dice.
Yes.
You know you're a pimp when you have dice that weigh 3 pounds to roll.
Which we got from
Dragon Con.
the name of the company. I can't remember. Sorry. Can't
Is
give
it
you a
on
shout
that
out.
really cool box?
Norse Boundary.
Norse Boundary.
Cool.
As an aside, one of my New Year's resolutions is to go to Dragon Con with JJ and Mickey or
Do
my
it.
family this year.
Yeah, I always
Totally
skip it.
go.
I'm always in Pittsburgh because it's not Labor Day weekend every time, so I never go.
This year's
It's
the year.
specifically on Labor Day weekend.
It's
Yeah, I
always
know.
Labor
That's
Day
why I'm like,
weekend.
I'm always going to Pittsburgh to visit family. I'm like, I should probably get a Dragon Con one of these years.
All right, that's my bad. I derailed it. We got to kick some Naga butt. Let's go.
So can I Eldritch Blast one of them?
Yeah.
Wait, do I get to go?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I skipped you, sweetie. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Skipped him too.
Yeah.
Just talk, man. This
All right,
is
so
No, I'm waiting.
I'm going to refocus my Exterminatus
Yeah.
on the guy that looked at me, gave me the sneaky eyeball.
Okay. You could do that.
He's giving them skank eyes. Get him.
Ew.
I don't know if you just said stank eye or
8.
skank
I said
eye.
skank eyes.
10.
Okay.
I
Even
got
better.
a 10 on my dice.
you got an
All
8 on
right.
the dice.
I got 8 on the dice, and I got a 10. So here comes some damage.
Go for it.
All
Hota.
right, so 7 on the weapon dice, 1 on the smite dice, 1 and 1 on the Exterminatus. So that is 10 damage.
Okay. That's going to eliminate one of them while Truk is holding the other at bay.
I am going to blast the one that Trook's got at bay.
You
She
do
just-
that.
Gun.
You hold
many
him
have died
down,
so far?
I knock him down.
There's one frozen and one that she is
Good God.
failing to cast a spell at.
So
Do I get anything
experience.
how many?
pluses?
How many are still alive?
You do. You get a +1.
2.
That includes Frozen guy.
Yes.
I'll attack the one
So
that's
it's actually 6
Truk
plus
is
3?
dealing with.
It's 9.
So you got
5 plus 1 plus 3.
Maybe
It's a
not.
4. I thought it was a 1. I can't read.
Maybe not. Then.
Okay. So you got it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Damage.
And then
7.
for Jer, roll the hack and slash. And let's see how this finishes.
Am I still getting bonuses from you?
Yeah.
nice.
That'll be a 11.
11. is
11.
Plenty. Roll your damage.
Is he shattering the
4.
frozen one?
He was attacking the same one that she was hitting with the
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. Okay, so between
old
the two
1-2.
of you, yes, between the two of you, yeah, this Naga is destroyed, and there's just a frozen one.
This
remaining.
Naga is no more.
Yes, Naga. Not
Not going to work here anymore.
the Naga is nada.
Holy crap, my leg just got really cold.
We should destroy the frozen one.
Kurt just picked up the heater. Nice.
Kurt's warming his nether regions.
All right.
Chestnuts
So, what we're
roasting
going
on
to
an
do
open
here
fire.
is we are going to finish up this episode with the party having found the sword and grabbed it from the depths of the sanctuary within the temple. And we may have to fight our way out on the next time when we pick it up.
No, man, we just set up camp in the temple, wait for them to kill each other off, and we pick off the survivor.
Or that.
Yeah, I would definitely
Thanks for listening.
try to heal for a little bit before we get out of here and let
that's
them
probably a good idea.
kill each other off for a bit, and we can try to run out.
In the meantime, we're going to finish up this episode, and we'll all say...
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you
We
for
love you.
Totally love you guys.
The group is able to get into the temple, and Aleyna manages to grab the sword from its resting place. Our party is faced with figuring out the rest of the tale of three swords as we continue in the next episode. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.